stop right now while you're scrolling. A secret diplomatic mission could be preventing World War III. This is Kenya News Update today. In the next 4 minutes, you'll discover why Egypt's Prime Minister just made an emergency trip to Lebanon and how a single meeting could decide whether millions live in peace or die in war. Meet Prime Minister Mostafa Madbouly. He's not just a politician. He's Egypt's crisis firefighter. For years, he's been the man Cairos sends when the Middle East is about to explode. On Friday, December 19, 2025, his phone rang with the most dangerous call of his career. Lebanon and Israel were one spark away from total war. His mission: fly to Beirut, meet President Joseph Aoun, and somehow stop the unthinkable. But here's what nobody's talking about: this wasn't a friendly chat. This was a last-ditch intervention. The tension between Lebanon and Israel had reached a boiling point. Hezbollah rockets, Israeli airstrikes, civilians terrified, the entire region holding its breath, and in the middle of it all, Egypt, the ancient civilization playing modern-day peacemaker. Madbouly landed in Beirut with one message from Cairo: we are doing all we can to prevent further escalation. And then something shocking happened. While the world focused on Christmas hymns returning to Bethlehem after a ceasefire, and 545 migrants being rescued off Crete, and Anthony Joshua weighing in for a Miami showdown, the real story was unfolding in a quiet room in Beirut. 2 leaders, 1 mission: prevent a regional inferno. Here's the part that will blow your mind: Egypt has no direct border with Lebanon. They gain nothing from this, yet they're risking everything. Why? Because Egypt remembers war. They know the smell of burning cities, the sound of sirens, the cost in Kenyan shillings and human lives. When Madbouly looked President Aoun in the eye, he wasn't just representing Egypt, he was representing every African nation that gets dragged into Middle Eastern conflicts. The stakes astronomical. If Lebanon and Israel go to war, oil prices skyrocket, global markets crash, and Kenya, our economy, tanks overnight. But here's the twist: this meeting happened the same day shelters in Burundi were overwhelmed by 80,000 refugees fleeing violence in South Kivu. The same day Nigeria reopened 47 unity schools after security beef-ups. The same day parts of Saudi Arabia were covered in snow. While the world dealt with its crises, Egypt was trying to prevent the biggest one of all. Some say Egypt is playing hero. Others whisper they're protecting their own interests in the Mediterranean. The controversy. If this diplomatic mission fails and war breaks out, will anyone remember Egypt tried? Or will we just see the explosions on TV and wonder why nobody stopped it? The Prime Minister flew home. The tension remains. But for one day in one meeting, 2 leaders chose talk over tanks, dialogue over destruction. Do you think secret diplomacy can still prevent wars in 2025? Or are we just delaying the inevitable? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news that connects your world.